What's going on, brother?
How you doing, Jake? I'm here with another. I don't know what to call this. Brothers and Scrap is what I called the last one, so that's what I'll call this one. Another episode of Brothers and Scrap.
Sure.
If anyone missed the last one with you, introduce yourself again. Tell them where you're from and what company you own.
Sure. So we're from Hobart, Indiana. I own Merrillville Metal Recycling. We're a relatively new company. We're a vertically integrated scrap processor, serving both retail and industrial. And so we just opened up on March 21st. And it's been some interesting and trying times, to say the least. But
I bet, man. I've been through. We have 8 yards over here in Oregon and Idaho. So I've been through a handful of opening a yard, but we never had to open one during COVID-19. So we got lucky on that front, man. But from talking to you just before I hit the record button, we discussed like what really keeps us going here in Idaho. Commercial side, the commercial. How's the commercial side over there in Indiana?
It's good. There's it's a good opportunity right now to go out and get accounts and get some traction, especially when some of the larger scrap operators are pushing terms out to net 45. Yeah. If you could come in and provide service and capital and weigh them and pay them, and do so honestly, and provide them with the upgrades, while you're receiving your material and sorting it, and you provide a financial audit and transparency, I think you'll do pretty well. I think that's the opportunity right now.
That's how we found a fair amount of success in what we do, and we even though we're more established now, we still do that. That's one of our cornerstones. Like, we'll pay the customer how they want to be paid. If it's a bins and they like check once a month, that's what we'll do. But if it's a cash customer over here, if they want cash, we'll transfer that ticket and pay it automatically. We're not so tied down. We listen to our customer. If we go through something and upgrade stuff, we'll pay them accordingly. We'll add it to their ticket, cut a check, pay them cash. And I mean, the more transparent you can be in our business, the better for everyone, So.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Nick. I think there's such a negative stigma about scrap dealers and processors and just how we made our money in the past, shaving weight or downgrades or whatever that may be. And I think, for next generation recyclers, I think it's about transparency in your process and providing an audit trail so that their accounting departments or who's ever handling the finances could really understand your operation and how you conduct yourselves.
Absolutely. And I mean, anyone that's operated a scrapyard knows there's a fair amount of actual waste that comes. Wait.
Yeah.
You must have got a phone call, huh?
Yeah, I ignored it.
There's a fair amount of waste that comes out of any scrapyard, unfortunately.
Sure.
We like to recycle as much as we possibly can. But if there's some product, something someone hauls in and there's some garbage in it, just be transparent with your customer. Like, hey, man, there's 220 pounds of garbage in here we had to take off, just so you know, and we found a lot of success. Like, we put it right on the ticket, took this off because of this reason, where like the old way of doing things, maybe some different companies, they would just take it off the top and never have the discussion, So,
exactly. And now, right now with the technology and the operating software allowed, that scrap yards are using is, we could photo document everything, inbound and outbound material. You're receiving floor scales for your industrial accounts and also without over your truck scale. And that's a great way to go back to the pictures if you have video and just say, this is the issue with it. This is why we can't do it. It's not conforming. It's it doesn't meet, the premises of what we're buying. So.
Yeah, I mean, those pictures those are worth 1,000 words, man. Like, I was like, hey, here it is. Here's the picture of this
Yeah.
was in this bin, and I'm just letting you know. And then, like, that transparency just goes so far. So, well, I mean, you're getting new accounts. Well, you said one a day?
Yeah, one a week.
One a week. That's awesome,
Yeah.
though, still. That's, I
Yeah.
mean, it's hard to crack those eggs, those commercial accounts, So,
Yeah, it's I think it's right now it's interesting. Kind of like what we talked about, the competitive edge is like, yeah, I'm smaller, I'm not as established, but my process is the same. I have less overhead and I have more liquidity right now than other yards, just being I don't have the same overhead, so I could offer more competitive terms, and also a personal touch, just being this
yep.
is a kind of a family-run business.
Yep.
I inspect all the material that comes in personally. I stand behind the product, whether I buy it or sell it, and you're not going to get that when you go to some of these larger operators. So I think it's kind of the same over at United Metals, where it's the same approach
Absolutely.
that you guys take, where you have access to ownership, and that if there's an issue or if there's a problem or if there's an adjustment that needs to be made on the service side of things, that's done.
Absolutely. That's why I love talking to you, man. We have so many similarities on our outlook on how to run a scrapyard, and that's that's what we stand on, is like our service. Like, and if something happens, something looks wrong to you, I want all our customers to be comfortable to call my cell phone anytime.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like, I always tell them, like, call me anytime. Like, if I don't answer, I'll call you back.
Yeah.
We'll get to the bottom of it and we'll make it right. So
yeah,
being too big for your own good is like one thing I've always really fought against. I don't want us to get too big for our own good, where we lose our personal touch, our customer service, and what's made us successful. And I see some companies can kind of lose the touch of what got them there. So.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not an account exec or it's the owners that are involved that are the account managers, right? Mm-hmm. And you're providing that access. And probably like with us, I hand out my business cards to our retail customers as well. So if there's a problem, they have questions about pricing, or they have questions on an item or just hours of operation, like, I'm available. Like, call me. I'm accessible. I'm just a worker, just like everyone else. I always say to people, I just work here. So,
yeah.
Just call.
Well, I love it, man. That's the right approach to have. Well, dude, let's do this in 2 more weeks. See how it's going over there. I kind of think it would be kind of cool to do this, at least for a little while, to kind of document your first few months. I'll push it out for you. Okay.
Yeah, man. It's awesome. Thank you guys so much. And the support has been tremendous. Just the back and forth and helping our companies grow and what we're doing to make ourselves unique. That has transferred knowledge and information is valuable. So thanks, Nick.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Take care, man.